I'm going to explain today how to customize Spring Boot banner mode. Is nothing but whenever you are running your Spring Boot application, you are able to see one Spring banner, right, with Spring Boot version. How you can customize with your own banner, like in the real time while you are running in the dev environment. If you want to display the dev, if you want to run in the prod environment, you want to run in the prod. If you want to customize in such scenarios, okay, Spring Boot providing one configuration, just you need to enable and you need to create your own configuration file in your project. Okay, before going to start development, okay, I want to highlight few Spring Boot banner variables. Okay, now try to see here. Here you're able to see couple of attributes for the Spring. Here dollar. Okay, here opening inside the regular expression, open bracket and closed bracket. They are providing as a runtime dynamic variables. Okay, Spring hyphen boot hyphen version and formatted version and application version. These four attributes will enable and will generate a jar file. While running from your command line, it will display all your formatted versions, like according to your Spring Boot banner variables. Okay, and if you want to display your logs in different color, we have a supporting of Yancy color standard. Here you can provide any color. If you enable as a blue, it will display all logs in your blue color itself. If you want to create your own banner mode, this is the URL in the video section. I will provide for you. You can create your own banner. Okay, first how you need to configure I will explain. Later we'll go ahead and we'll customize this banner mode. Okay, now let me open the application once. Okay, this is your application. What you can do, this is Spring Boot profiles is there, like just let me copy paste it here. Here what I can do, custom Spring Boot banner. I'm using custom Spring Boot banner mode. Let me take as a copy here. On top of that we'll change our uh, classes. Okay, now this is your application, Spring Boot CURD application, right? So what I'm doing, simple, I will run my application, run as Java application. Now try to see. Now if you observe here, this is your Spring Boot banner mode. Here they designed it in that way, so that's why you're able to see in this way. Okay, the release v 2.3.4 release, right? Now you're able to see logs also, right? Now when now if I run, we have a profiles. I hope you already watch. When I run test environment, dev environment means development should have a custom banner mode. Production means as a custom banner mode. Okay, if you want to create, what you can do first, uh, uh, just to create one text file here in the resource folder. Right click here, you can say other, click here file, and here you can create one file. You can give banner, just I'm giving name as a banner.txt, finish. Okay, now inside the banner mode, okay, what you want to do, just now I explained in the PPT these versions, right? So what I can do, let me take some design here, try to see. Let me take, this is your design, this is one more design for you. Okay, here what I can do, you can write here my Spring Boot version is, you can use some design whatever you want. Here you can use that variable name here itself. Now try to see here, Spring hyphen boot dot version. Okay, just I want to display this information. Okay, very sample one. What you can do, go for dev.properties. Here you need to enable your property. What property means, now try to see here, Spring dot banner. If you enable the banner, we have a lot of attributes, height, width, location, margin. We have, now I want to give a Spring Boot location. Okay, here if you make it as a class path, class path is nothing but will treat your resource folder as a class path. Here you need to provide your file name. Now let me give as a banner, this is class path banner. Now that's it, your step is completed. Now nothing is new. Go for here, I'm running on the dev environment. Now let me stop the server here. Now right click, run as Java application. Now see here, now your Spring Boot is running on 2.3.4 version. So this is the way you need to create your own version. Okay, now let me okay, customize all values here. Now what you want to do, I want to display application version. Now try to see right now application version. You can use an attribute dollar. Okay, here you can use application version. Okay, this is your application version. Now let me make it TION. This is application version. Still what next? One more application formatted version. Now you can enable formatted version here also. And next, application title. These are like a predefined attributes. Okay, let me title title. Here you can use dollar symbol, and here you can use application dot title title. Then what things next we have? And for Spring Boot formatted version, here also just enable same spring boot dot formatted version. Okay, now what I want to do, now let me make it as a design here so that you will have a no confusion here. Title title. Okay, now you are running on the dev environment, right? Now I want to make it as a hyphen dev. See, hyphen dev environment. Now let me same. Okay, first we'll run the application, then we'll see accordingly what changes we done. Right click, run as Java application. Now try to see here. As of now, you are able to see this Spring Boot version as a dev. This is your formatted version. These are like empty. While you are generating the jar file, while you are running your command line, then these values it will be displayed for you. Okay. Now what I can do? Now let me make it this dev.properties. Where is our properties, guys? Here, this is your banner, right? Now I want to create two more properties, Spring banner hyphen prod, and one more I need banner hyphen div. Okay, and one more property what you need hyphen test. Three environments I took, right? Now this is like a default one. I don't want to the div here. Let me copy. Now this is a default version. Now go for development is dev environment. Prod means here you need to display as a prod here. And while running as a test environment, you can write as a test. Right? Now what you can do in your application.properties, go and change to prod. Now try to run the application again. Let me stop my application. Again, right click, run as Java application. Now by default it is picking from where? Custom Spring Boot. Now it is picking as a default. Why? Let me see. This is your prod. Okay. Why? Because inside your prod, I don't have any custom Spring Boot banner, right? Just you need to enable this attribute is everywhere. Now try to see banner hyphen prod. Okay. And one more test environment, right? Now here hyphen test environment. Now try to run the application again. Even you can disable your Spring Boot banner mode also if you want. Now right click, run as Java application. Now try to see here, it is running on prod environment. Okay, if you want to run in the test environment, you can do this way. So this is the way you can configure your Spring Boot banner mode. And one more attribute, ANSI color dot blue. Now try to see, I will use right now where it is running prod environment, right? I want to display the logs in different color. Now try to see here what you can do. Let me here dollar. Okay, here you can choose Yancy color. Now try to see, this is one Yancy color COLO dot blue. I'm using the blue now. Okay, Now let me run the application one more time. Try to see. Right click, run as Java application. It is running on the prod. Let me check anything I missed here. Now copy. Okay, here let me make it here. After Spring Boot version, maybe if it's a spelling mistake wrong, let me run the application one more time. Right click, run as Java application. No, formatted version 𝐓𝐶𝐲. Any spelling mistake we given here? Let me see here. ANSICOLOR. Yeah, you need to enable one more attribute. Try to see spring dot. Okay, and not here. You need to enable in the prod level. Let me go for here. Check. Okay, spring dot enable ANSI color, one attribute. Yeah, output dot ANSI color, you made it as a always. Now try to see this attribute is working or not, this configuration. Let me copy paste it here. Okay, now let me run the application once. Click run as Java application. See here now, are able to see the versions now. See the throughout. Why? Because whenever if you want to display in different colors, you need to enable, this is the tag. ANSI colors, you need to be always, two options will be enabled, one for always, and there is by default is a none, and you can use one more attribute, none option also. Okay, I hope you guys are clear. Now what I can do, go for hyphen banner mode. Let me enable here. Now we'll see what logs are displaying now. Okay, now just go here. Let me shut down again. Right click, run as Java application. Now see, is displaying your full logs up to here. Now I want to display these logs also blue color. Now what I can do, let me go for banner mode. Okay, paste it here. Let me make it down. We'll see what it will be, display the color. Now top and bottom I given now this time. Shut down the application, run as your Java application. Now it is displaying, see, this specific colors is in the blue color. If you want to change, you can change to red color also. Now you can do some R&D on that part, how you can change the attributes, which logs need to display, that you can do customize yourself. Okay, this is one step. And one more point is pending, how you need to generate your own Spring Boot banner. Okay, this is the URL. Let me open here. See, this is the URL I will provide in the link itself. You can generate instead of the welcome. What I can do, I want to display Java Express. Now try to see here, Java Express. Now just you don't need to do anything, just copy here. Let me copy and go to your Spring Boot application. Where is your banner hyphen prod? Here only, right? Now paste it here. That's it, your job is completed. Java Express hyphen prod. Now if you want to display what you can say, employee project hyphen div. Okay, instead of div, what you can do, you can print is a div environment div. That's it. Now just what you can do, copy here. Font if you want, you can change, guys, no problem. Up to you, this one. Div hyphen, where it is a div here, right? Now open div environment. Okay, div is one, prod is one. Now what you can do, just go and run your application. Now let me shut down again, run your Java application. Now try to see, it is displaying Java Express. See, now let me run div environment. Now it will display as a div. Okay, shut down this one and again right click, run as Java application. Now it is not displaying. We'll see Spring Boot hyphen div dev.properties. Here I need to provide as a div. That's why it is not displayed properly. Now go for your Spring Boot application, right click, run as Java application. See here, dev environment is displaying for you now. Now this is your Spring Boot version is development environment. Okay, up to now you guys are clear, right? Now if you want to display application version, now you know how to generate. No need to do worry. Right click, run as Maven install. Okay, it will generate a jar file for you. I will run from the command line, then you will have a proper idea. Now try to see. Now run the whole application. Build is success, right? Now I already explained clearly how timestamp you need to append everything. So right now going the properties. Okay, just copy your command line. Okay, just copy here, open your terminal here. Let me open my terminal, guys. Now here this is my terminal. In your case it is a command prompt. Now let me zoom it for you to make it very clear. Let me change my background color, homebrew. Okay, now here I want to run your Java file, ls. Now this is your latest jar file, right? What you can do, java hyphen jar spring boot banner mode. While you are running your application, are able to see all things. See, it is running on the dev environment and spring boot version. Application version, formatted version is not available. Application title and spring boot version. I hope you guys are clear. Now if you want to run on the dev environment, now you can run your dev environment also. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to leave your comments. Thank you guys, we'll see you in the next video.